Hello everyone and welcome to another long-haul flight featuring the majestic Airbus A380. Today we are in Dubai International Airport, and we are going to do one of Emirates long-haul flights with the Airbus A380 from here to Johannesburg, South Africa. We are on the VATSIM network today, and we have quite a number of controllers here at Dubai. I see Johannesburg is online as well, but this being a 7-hour flight or 8-hour, between 7 and 8-hour flight, we don't really know whether we will find Johannesburg online when we get there. As you can see, a couple of Emirates flights here. We have got Airbus A380 in the next end at Foxtrot 19. Then we've got a Boeing 777, and then we have another A380. This is of course home of Emirates, so possible that all the aircrafts that you'll see here will be Emirates aircraft. This is of course the handcrafted Dubai airport that comes with Premium Deluxe of the flight simulator, with some enhancements from flightsim.to, but nothing too crazy like that, because this aircraft itself is already heavy on the performance of the system. So hopefully everything will be well. Hopefully not too many starters like we had in our previous flight, but we are going to see. So let's get things started. Right, here we are. So let's switch on the batteries. All of them are on, and external power. Let's just set up the overhead panel so long. Navigation lights can come on. Crew supply. And ADRs can come on as well. Self-test is pretty much done. We can switch on our electronic flight bag. And I think the screen brightness is pretty good for our purposes today. So fuel pumps will come on. Many fuel pumps. There we go. And there we have it. Our EFB is on, and we can import our flight plan from SimBrief. I think while we are here, we can do the fire tests. All is good. Okay, let's have a look at our operational flight plan for today. Emirates 764 is our call sign for today, from Dubai to OR Tambo, Johannesburg International. Cost index is 200, just like in our previous flight. Cruising altitude for today is going to be flight level 370, and then it looks like we are going to have to come down a little bit to 360 and then back up to 380 and then to flight level 400. It says that it's an ETOPS flight, but this being a 4-engine aircraft, of course, don't know whether the ETOPS rules apply, but that is alright. Block fuel 111,000 kilos, which are going to round it up to 11,400 kilos, of course. In terms of the routing, runway 30 left, I believe it's the runway in use, but I'm not really sure. I guess we'll hear from the controller via the our departure is going to be the Anvix 7 Foxtrot departure, and then we follow the routing all the way to Johannesburg, where we are going to do the Orbit for Alpha arrival for runway 03 left into Johannesburg. Passengers today 416, cargo 8.3 tons. That gives us a payload of about 43.3 tons, and takeoff weight 453.7 tons today, which is just below the maximum of 489. Okay, then we have to look at our weather briefing for Dubai International. So let's see here. Departure Dubai, winds 340 degrees at 6 knots. Variable, of course. Cloud and visibility is okay. Temperature 29. QNH 1013. Destination at OR Tambo. Have okay conditions there as well. Winds are actually high, 10 knots. But of course this can change by the time that we get there. There are some showers forecasted, but I guess we'll see once we get there. Other possible airports in between that we can use as alternate, we have Bole as well, we have got Seretse Khama International. I doubt we'll be going to any of those unless something catastrophic happens. Gaborone as well, not going to be going to that airport. Okay, then let's see, anything else? It is a very long flight, but nothing jumps out to me at the moment. There is our profile. As you can see, we have to come down to 360 and then come down again. Although I do not see the segment that we will be at 400, I'm not sure why it's only a small segment over there, but I guess we'll see. Okay, then let's get these aircraft started. We're going to request boarding now.
Boarding requested.
As well as catering services. And for that, we are going to open the cargo doors as well, because they do not open by themselves. In the meantime, we are going to switch on the APU for the air conditioning while passengers are boarding, and then we can import our flight plan from SimBrief. I'm not sure which of the doors are not yet open, but I believe we have all the doors open.
Passengers boarding started.
Okay, looks like the cargo loading is fine, so we can continue then setting up our FMS. So there we go. Emirates 764 is our call sign for today from Dubai to OR Tambo. Our alternate today is Seretse Khama International Airport in Botswana, Gaborone, but we are not going to go there for today. Okay, then let's see, trip wind. Today's our average wind component is going to be a headwind. So headwind 018 according to our operational flight plan. Okay, then going to weights, of course. Still have to get used to this FMS, fuel loads and weights. So let's go. Payload planned 0 fuel weight 343.2, and then 0 fuel weight center of gravity planned is 35.2. So 35.2, and block fuel we said is going to be 111.8 if I'm not mistaken. Let's just have a look at that. 111.4 actually. triple 1.4. And there we have it. This, we're just going to say instant refueling because sometimes GSX can bug out as well. So that's that. And we are good to go. Then contingency fuel or route reserve 3.9, supposed to be 4.7, but I don't think we can change that. Alternate fuel is 6.8 and not 6.5. Final reserve is 4.7, which is correct. Alright, then we go back to the departure and we are going to take off possibly from runway 30 via the Anvik 7 Foxtrot without a transition, and we're going to insert that, and our arrival is going to be on runway 03 left. It's going to be an ILS. Let's see. ILS Yankee 03 left via the Orbit 4 Alpha. Orbit 4 Alpha, and without a transition, and we insert that. Okay, then APU is available. We can switch on the APU bleed for the air conditioning, of course. And with that, we are pretty much ready to start asking for our clearance. 80s is on 1317. So 1317.
Two-niner, dew point 2.20. QNH 1013, HPA, advise aircraft type on first contact, during pushback, and taxi, squawk assigned transponder code, enhance weight turbulence separation in force, advise ATC prior to entering runway if additional weight turbulence separation is required, minimum runway occupancy required, advise ATC copied Romeo, advise on initial contact, you have information. Romeo. Dubai International Airport departure Romeo, at time 1500 Zulu, departure runway 30 right, surface wind 340 at 6, wind variable between 310 and 030, visual CAV OK, temperature 29er, dew point 2.20, QNH 1013, HPA, advise aircraft type on first contact, during pushback, and taxi, squawk assigned transponder code, enhance weight turbulence separation in force, advise ATC prior to entering runway if additional weight turbulence separation is required, minimum runway occupancy required, advise ATC copied Romeo, advise on initial contact, you have information, Romeo.
Okay, information Romeo, QNH 1013. Departure runway is 30 right. That means we're going to have to change our departure. So let's see, init departure runway 30 right. We are still going to use the same seat without transition, and we're going to insert that. Okay, and with that, of course, we have to check the takeoff data, but right now we don't really need to do that. Okay, it looks like boarding is completed, so really all that's left for us to do is to get our clearance from ATC. We have a ground controller, but let's just check if maybe delivery came online as well. Seeing that it is quite busy here. Of course not, we only have the ground controller on 118350. 118350, and there we go.
875. 118.75, goodbye.
Hello, this is Emirates 2 Hotel A380 800 for information Romeo requesting for clearance to Port Louis.
Okay, catering services are still ongoing, but boarding is completed.
MS353, contact
353 11875, bye bye, thanks.
MS2450, contact Ottawa 118.75.
118.75, Emirates 2450.
MS2 Hotel, by correct information, Sierra is not current, QNH 1014, and the positive for pushing.
Roger, thank you.
Okay, information Sierra is now current, QNH 1014. So that means we need to just check it. 1317. 1317.
Time 1530 Zulu. Departure runway 30 right. Surface wind. Visual cav OK. Temperature 29er. Dew point 20. QNH 1014. HPA. Advise aircraft type on first contact. During touchback. And taxi. Squawk assigned transponder code. Enhance weight turbulence separation in force. Advise ATC prior to entering runway if additional weight turbulence separation is required. Minimum runway occupancy required. Advise ATC copied Sierra. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Sierra.
Okay, information
MS2
Sierra.
November to background, hold position, stand by for.
Dubai ground, good evening, Emirates 764 at stand Foxtrot 18, type Airbus A380 with information Sierra, requesting clearance to Johannesburg.
MS764 Dubai ground, good evening, you clear the destination via Anvix 7 Foxtrot, maintain altitude 4,000 feet for 0530.
Clear to Johannesburg, Anvix 7 Foxtrot departure, initial climb 12,000 feet, squawk 0530 for Emirates 764.
MS764 confirm initial climb 4,000 feet.
Initial climb 4,000 feet for Emirates 764.
MS764 confirm 4,000 feet, 4,000 feet.
Initial climb 4,000 feet for Emirates 764.
MS764 back correct information Sierra KNH 1014 and you've already for pushing start.
Information Sierra QNH 1014 will call when we are ready for push and start for Emirates 764.
Ground number 3 on Charlie, great for taxi.
Okay, transmission from the controller is not very audible, but I think that will do. We will be switching back. We'll be switching to tower frequency in any case. Hopefully that will be much better. Squawk is 0530.
MS1 Delta Mike, the background, hello, standby, call you back, we're back, MS29 November.
Emirates 29 November.
MS29 November, behind the pass in MS777 from your left to right, push the source is approved, face west on Zulu behind.
Federal, face west on Zulu behind the Emirates 777 for Emirates 29 November.
Okay, let's have a look at the route for today. So, Anvix 7 Foxtrot. We take off, do a left-hand turn, and then we go all the way, follow that, let's see, follow it all the way down. That should be straight up. After Anvix, we seem to have a discontinuity there, but we are just going to remove it.
I think we're Alpha 8.
Apparently we cannot do it.
Mr. Hotel from stand Alpha 8, pushing south is approved. Face
Why
east.
can't we do it?
Face east, approved for Mr.
Okay,
Hotel.
fine. No problem, we're just going to do a direct when we get there.
Requesting any gate.
And then we continue all the way
Etihad
down
1
to
9
Johannesburg.
kilo, hold kilo go.
Let's see, there we go. Okay, looks straightforward.
Dubai Ground, hello, Emirates.
Let's Yankee to runway 03 left. Okay. Let's just have a look at the charts. Make sure that
4 to exit Dubai Ground,
we
hello,
have entered the
Inabato
correct sit.
MS1 Delta Mike.
Sit chart and VIX
MS1
7
Delta Mike,
Foxtrot. We need the
MS1
taxi
Delta
chart
Mike,
while
it is
we are
complete.
here as well for
Ready, pick up to
the
Delta Mike.
A380.
MS1 Delta Mike, you clear to Munich via lead up to Foxtrot, maintain altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 6231.
Taxi and parking chart.
MS1 Delta Mike, clear to Munich, lead up to Foxtrot, maintain 4,000.
Taxiway closures. Looks like there are no separate taxi charts for the A380 specifically. Oh, there we go.
For pushback is approved, face.
We are here, so 30 right is that side, which means after we push back, we are going to push with the nose to the left, and any taxiway on this side is A380 approved.
You're cutting out. Could you just repeat for 1 Delta Mike?
Okay, that looks fine to me. Okay, let's look at the...
Face west on Zulu.
Didn't pin the other chart.
Thank you. 1 Delta Mike.
Fine. Let's look at the seat again and VIX 7
Foxtrot.
Foxtrot.
Charlie 5-3 request push and start.
There we have it, just as we saw in the navigation display. Initial climb is only 4,000 feet that we are cleared to. Although a lot of these waypoints are mandating that we should be above, like this one here is mandating that we be above 4,500. Don't know what is up with that, but we have ATC and they have priority over the charts. Transition altitude is 13,000 feet.
By ground, Ethiopian 129 requesting gate Foxtrot 22.
Right. Okay. Loading is completed. We are going to do the cockpit preparation checklist. Gas pins and covers removed. Fuel quantity 111,400 kilos confirmed. Seatbelt sign is on, or it's on auto position. Let's put it to on, or is it?
They had 129 confirm here requesting start Fox
switch it to on.
Roger, I am confirming.
Barometer QNH 1014 is set, and cockpit preparation checklist is complete.
Correction, they had 129 Roger taxi kilo to stand Fox 23.
Let's just confirm our weights. Zero fuel weights is still 343.
And let's T1 Charlie, continue Lima 4, right mic, holding point mic 13 Alpha, one way 30.
34327.
Run on mic, holding point mic 3 Alpha, Emirates 2 Charlie.
Block 111.4. Zero fuel weight, center of gravity 35.2. That is confirmed. Now we are going to do the takeoff performance calculation. And we are going to use the Navigraph, not the Navigraph, but the SimBrief takeoff performance calculator.
You clear to destination, lead up to Foxtrot, maintain altitude 4,000 feet, score 05.
Let's see what is our gross weight for today. 4546.
Via the RIDAP 2 Foxtrot departure, climb initial 4,000 feet, squawk 0532, Emirates 42 X-ray.
Runway 30 right. Weight is 453.
Information Sierra QNH 1014 and we are
calling 600.
Emirates 42 X-ray.
Let's check the weather and we can calculate.
Ethiopian 129er arrived at Foxtrot
And we
22.
have an
Thank you very much
output.
for your service.
Okay, V1 144, rotation 158, V2 163, flex 66 degrees. Okay, flaps 1 for takeoff. Okay, trimmable horizontal stabilizer, it says here 40%. Let's just check here as well. 40%, that is good. 40.0, backs on, anti-ice off. Thrust reduction and acceleration altitudes, we are going to keep them as they are. And with that, we can do the before startup checklist. Parking brakes. Set.
MS2 Hotel
Takeoff
taxi
speed and
Zulu,
thrust calculated.
Juliet 5,
V1 144,
Hold
rotation
Kilo
158,
14
V2 163, flex 66,
Juliet
flaps
5,
1.
Kilo 14, MS2 Hotel.
And with that, we can switch on the beacon light
MS3 1 Charlie,
and
contacted by
ask
Tower
for
118,
pushback.
75.
1875.
Tower is 11835. 118350. Actually, never mind. Supposed to enter through here. 118.350.
MS1 Delta Mike taxi Zulu.
Really?
Right.
750. 118750. Okay, that's more like it.
MS1 Delta Mike, hot position for traffic.
Hold position, 1 Delta Mike.
Okay, Foxtrot 18.
MS29 November, thank you, taxi Zulu, Lima 4, hold Lima 4 Alpha.
Going to prepare for
Gonna be,
pushback and
Zulu,
departure.
Lima 4 will hold Lima 4 Alpha.
External
for,
power can come off.
29 November.
And the beacon
MS1
lights
Delta Mike,
can come
taxi
on.
Zulu, Lima 4, hold Lima 4 Alpha behind the MS88.
And with that, we are pretty much ready to go.
Alpha behind the company 380.
Before startup checklist is complete.
Understand 69, request taxi.
Listen, the 639 taxi Zulu, left Lima 1, Mike, hold Mike Charlie.
On Zulu, left 1, correct, Lima 1, Mike hold short, Mike Charlie, left 69.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Are all the doors closed? Yes, all the doors are closed. Emirates 764, stand Foxtrot 18, request push and start.
764, standby, call you back. Back MS2 Hotel, contact tower 118-775. Bye bye.
18275, Emirates 2 Hotel, thank you, bye.
Background Emirates 764, do you have an estimate for us on when our push and engine start might be approved? We've been waiting a while now.
Number 764, controller change was in progress. Pushback and startup approved facing west on taxiway Zulu.
Push and start approved facing west on Zulu for Emirates 764, thanks. Okay, one eternity later, we have got push and start approved facing west on Zulu. That would be a nose right, of course.
The background, very good evening, Emirates 116. We are ready for taxi.
MS416, taxi Zulu, left Juliet 5 to holding point Kilo 14, runway 30 left for crossing.
Zulu, last Juliet 5, hold that.
Okay, we are pushing back. Finally, we are getting out of here. Still can't get over how huge this aircraft is. Absolutely ridiculous.
Max Aviation, continue taxi via Kilo to stand Charlie 56.
Continue taxiing stand Charlie 56 via Kilo, Max Aviation 81.
Might be a good idea now that we are away from the gate to switch on the wing light.
All stations, anyone standing by for push?
Engines are past the line. I think now is a good time to start. So starting sequence 3, 4, 2, 1. Starting 3 and 4.
MS4 to X-ray, contact tower 118750.
Contact tower 118750, Emirates 4 to X-ray.
Nice pushback by GSX. We of course have a GSX profile for this airport. Doing wonders. That's engine number 3 and engine number 4 started. With that, we can start engines 2 and 1.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We have a good engine start on 3 and 4.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Ground, good evening, Skyby 75 Yankee, vacated Kilo 8, taxi to Kilo Mike, at the Coast and Foxtrot 8.
Skyby 75 Yankee, continue taxi by Kilo, and stand number again?
Coast and Foxtrot 8.
Okay, let's start setting up
Skyby
for
75 Yankee, roger, continue taxi by Kilo, stand Foxtrot 8.
Taxi by Kilo to stand Foxtrot 8, many thanks, Skyby 75 Yankee.
Alright, 6 Victor Hotel, request taxi.
auto brake RTO for rejected takeoff.
M764
engines
correction,
are
M6,
all
Victor
started.
Hotel, taxi Juliet 3, hold Juliet 3 Alpha.
Taxi Juliet 3, hold Juliet 3
Okay,
Alpha.
and with that we can switch off the ignition.
And number 6 Victor Hotel, can you please raise your
And
voice
the APU
readability
can come
to
off as
mic
well.
is very low.
Alright, and with that we can do the after startup checklist.
Emirates 504, readability 5.
Anti-ice not required. Pitch trim
That was Emirates 6
40%. So let's see if we can get it to 40%.
Emirates 6 Victor Hotel, voice is still quite low.
Breakdown, Emirates 504, ready for push and start, Stein Bravo 11.
Emirates 504, pushback and startup approved, facing west taxiway Juliet.
Push and start approved, facing west on Juliet, Emirates 504.
40. Come on now. There we have it. 40%. And radar trim is neutral, and after startup checklist is complete. Okay, flight control check. Ailerons full left, full right. Neutral elevators.
Contact tower
Full down.
11875.
Full up. Neutral. Radar pedals. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Flight control check is complete. And with that, we are ready to taxi. Let's see now how our taxi route might go. Might go Zulu, and then we go all the way to one of the Limas, and then maybe Lima 4, and then Mike. Okay. Emirates 764, request taxi.
Emirates 764, taxi Zulu, right Lima 4, hold Lima 4 Alpha.
Taxi Zulu, and then right Lima 4, and then hold Lima 4 Alpha for Emirates 764. Okay, so let's go taxi light on, and we can switch on the runway 10 of light as well, and parking brake off, and we can go. And while we are here, we can do the takeoff config. Anything. Takeoff config, normal. Alright. Let's go. Zulu. And then right on to Lima 4. And then hold Lima 4 Alpha. Okay. Let's go.
Emirates 504, you're supposed to push back on taxiway Juliet, crossover onto Juliet when able.
Sorry about that, sir. We tried. GSX gave us no option. We'll cross over on Juliet as soon as possible. Emirates 504.
Emirates 6 Victor Hotel, contain taxi Juliet 3, right Zulu, left Juliet 5 to holding point Kilo 14 for crossing.
Okay, we continue Juliet 3, right Zulu, left Juliet 5, Kilo 14 for crossing, Emirates 6 Victor Hotel.
All stations, information Delta current, QNH 1014.
Ground Emirates 1 Quebec Hotel Juliet 2 for Juliet 2 Alpha.
Emirates 1 Quebec Hotel, contain taxi Juliet 2, Juliet, stand Bravo 21 right.
Juliet 2, Juliet Bravo 21 right, Emirates 1 Quebec Hotel.
Okay, let's go. Let's keep taxiing Zulu, and then we're going to hold short of Lima 4 Alpha. Taxi checklist. Flight controls are checked. Flaps 1 plus F set for takeoff. Radar is on. We don't think it works in any case. So takeoff config, seatbelt sign on, ground spoilers are armed, flaps set for takeoff, auto brake RTO, takeoff config is normal. Taxi checklist complete.
And ground Emirates 504 taxi clearance, please.
Okay.
Emirates 504, crossover onto taxiway Juliet, taxi Juliet, Juliet 1, hold Juliet 1 Alpha.
Starting Juliet 1, Juliet 1 Alpha, hold at Juliet 1 Alpha, Emirates 504.
So Lima 4 is this one coming? We're going to make our right hand turn here. Lima 4 Bravo is this holding point. Lima 4 Alpha is the one in front.
By ground, good evening. This is Emirates 801 Alpha at stand Foxtrot 22 requesting push and start.
Emirates 801 Alpha, pushback and startup approved, facing west on taxiway Zulu.
Push and start is approved, facing west on taxiway Zulu, Emirates 801 Alpha.
Emirates 764, you filed at the wrong flight level. Are you able flight level 380, flight level 360 instead?
Emirates 764 will take 380, please.
Roger, new flight level will be flight level 380 now.
Roger, flight level 380 for Emirates 764. Thanks.
Emirates 764, continue taxi right Mike to holding point Mike 13 Alpha, runway 30 right.
Taxi right on Mike and then hold at Mike 13 Alpha for Emirates 764.
Emirates 6 Victor Hotel, contact tower 118-750.
Okay, Mike.
118.750, Emirates 6 Victor Hotel, good day.
Taxi right here. Clear left hand side, clear right hand side. Okay, starting to rain, or what am I seeing? It's just some light bouncing off the windshield. Okay. Okay, we are on Mike now for holding point Mike 13 Alpha. Okay, now we have a new cruising altitude, so we're gonna go in it. Flight level 380 is what we are going to take now. For now, we need the performance page. Beautiful airport.
Emirates 764, monitor tower 118-750.
Monitor tower on 118-750 for Emirates 764. Thank you and good evening.
Goodbye.
118-750. Next controller is of course UAE radar on 132.150.
416, contact UAE radar 13215. Contact UAE 13215, Emirates 416, bye-bye.
Of course, there's no need to check in because we've been told to monitor the tower, not contact them. So that is what we are doing. Just trying to see a couple of cabin views there, but nothing spectacular. Of course. Very nice. The detail is very good for this is freeway airport, of course. Why does it look like we have got another aircraft in front of us? There is this is the taxiway that we've been given. I'm not sure what is supposed to happen now. Okay, hopefully they are given different taxi instructions. (118.750) is the tower frequency. We haven't been contacted. Not sure if we are supposed to hold short anywhere now.
Number 6 Victor Hotel, we're Mike 14 Alpha, number 30 right, to clear of takeoff, winds variable at 2 knots.
Via Mike 14 Alpha, runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff, Emirates 6 Victor Hotel.
Okay, there we go. They were facing us, but it turns out that they were on a they just came to the runway from a different side of the airport. Mike 12 Alpha is this one to our left hand side. Next one is 13 Alpha. This is 12 Alpha. Okay, let's keep going. 13 Alpha must be this one that the other Emirates is using. We are going to wait, of course, due to wake turbulence, so we don't have to hurry, really. This is 13 Alpha.
Emirates 764.
Emirates 764, good evening.
Emirates 764, Roger. Behind the departing company A380, we're Mike 13 Alpha, line up and wait, 30 right behind.
Behind the departing Emirates A380, Mike 13 Alpha, line up and wait, Emirates 764. Okay, they are departing. This is Mike 13 Alpha. Okay, seems like they have departed. Yep, they have departed, so we can line up. So strobe lights can come on. You can switch on the landing lights as well.
Wait tower, Emirates 504 on Mike, go coming up to Mike 13 Alpha.
What's 04, good evening. Emirates 6 Victor Hotel, UAE radar 13215, bye bye.
132-150, Emirates 6 Victor Hotel, good day.
Okay, surveillance for the transponder, for the TCAS, that is TARA. And we can do the lineup checklist. Takeoff runway 30 right, confirmed. Cabin crew is ready. Packs 1 and 2 are on. Lineup checklist is complete. And with that, we are waiting to go. Wake turbulence, of course.
764 over 30 right, wind variable 2 knots, you clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 30 right, Emirates 764. Okay, we are cleared to go. So 50%. Manflex 66 SRS, runway, auto thrust blue. 80 knots past.
That's 504 via Mike 1 Alpha, runway 30 right, by the way.
Well, Mike 1 Alpha, line up wait, MS504.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Awesome. Oops.
764, contact UAE radar 13215. Bye-bye.
Contact UAE radar 132.150, Emirates 764. Thank you and good night. Okay, I think now we can switch on the autopilot. Set climb thrust.
Emirates 5 Tango Alpha, continue further left, 330, clear RLS, 30 left.
330, clear RLS, 30 left for Emirates 5 Tango Alpha.
Qatari 388, descend 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, Qatari 388.
UAE radar, good evening, Emirates 764, passing 3,200.
Emirates 764, UAE radar, hello, climb via the set, flight level 150.
Climb via seat to flight level 150, Emirates 764. Okay, 150 via SID. Rocket ship climb, of course, 3,900 feet per minute. Flight level 150. So far, so good.
Let's capture Emirates 5 Tango Alpha.
Emirates 5 Tango Alpha, roger. Contact tower now.
Landing lights are supposed to be on. I don't know why. Switch. It's a little bit finicky sometimes to get the switches in the dark.
638 Alpha, contact Dubai arrival.
But no problem.
Bye bye.
124 Lufthansa 68 Alpha. Sorry.
Over the Dubai night sky. Flaps up. Spoilers disarm.
Qatari 388, turn left heading 330, clear RS 30 left.
Left heading 330, 330 and cleared ILS Qatari 388.
Emirates departure, this is Emirates 504 climbing out of 3,500 for 4,000.
Emirates 504, hello, I contact Dubai departures 124 decimal line, bye bye.
149, bye bye.
Okay, autopilot almost overshot the turn there.
UAE radar, hello, Emirates T uniform, flight level 250.
Emirates 2 uniform UAE radar, hello, set squawk 6012.
012 in the box, Emirates 2 uniform.
Okay, 10,000 feet.
Emirates 9743, contact Dubai arrivals. Report him, you're landing at Maktoum, 124 decimal line, bye-bye.
Okay, seatbelt signs are off, landing lights are off, and we are climbing nicely. Autopilot is struggling to keep up with the flight director today for some reason. Not sure why. But at least all the turns are gone now. There is the Dubai airport, of course, that we just took off from. It's looking rather busy this evening.
Emirates 416, Unicom, bye-bye.
Unicom, bye-bye, Emirates 416.
Transition altitude.
Emirates 764, continue climb flight level 380.
Continue climb to flight level 380, Emirates 764. Okay, let's continue 380, continuing the climb. Great.
Qatari 388, confirm established.
Establishing local as Qatari 388.
Roger, contact tower 11875, bye-bye.
11875, مع السلامة Qatari 388.
Look at that
decent 4,000 feet.
Dubai night sky. There is the Burj Khalifa, of course. Dubai's landmark.
Emirates T uniform requisition.
You can see some of the Palm Islands there and the World Islands as well. Palm Jumeirah, I'm guessing this is.
Delta. When ready, descent.
And you can see another one there in the distance.
QNH 1014.
Already descent to 10,000 feet should be there. Sorry, if we have high speed descent approved, Emirates 2 uniform.
Emirates 42 X-ray, Unicom, bye-bye.
Over to Unicom, thanks. Emirates 42 X-ray.
You're radar, hello.
Okay, I wonder if the ATC can give us a shortcut.
379er, Roger, I'll get back to you. Break. Uniforce 172, further left, 330, clear for the RLS, 30 left.
Continue left on 330, clear for the RLS, 30 left. Uniforce 172.
Emirates 764, request to proceed direct to VATSIM.
Emirates 764, direct ASPAD. Emirates 764, direct ASPAD, Alpha Sierra, Papa Echo Delta.
Proceed direct ASPAD for Emirates 764, thanks.
504, you there?
Direct ASPAD, yes, that's a much better shortcut.
504, continue climb, flight level 250.
Awesome.
250,
Once we go to ASPAD, then we are en route to Johannesburg. Wonderful. So far so good.
2 hotels, pass a message.
Yes, I need to pass with you, Emirates 2 hotel.
10 minutes of flight time.
Emirates 2 hotel, I've given you 10,000 feet to be level by VATSIM.
7 hours 40 minutes to go. Right, welcome back. I hope you had a good night's sleep. It's still very late in the night here, local time in Johannesburg. We are flying over South African airspace already, so that means we are very close to our destination. As you can see, top of descent is coming up just after Dungo. We are currently cruising at flight level 400, which was our final cruising altitude. We did a step climb during our flight. 7 hours 32 minutes of flight time. I think our block was actually 8 hours or 7, was it 8 hours or so, I believe. So yeah, there we have it. Now it's time to brief our arrival into Johannesburg. We do have Johannesburg approach online. 124.5, so we are just going to pre-select that. 1245. Okay, then we don't have ATIS information over there, so let's just make sure that that runway is still the runway in use. Possibly runway 03 left. It's got a small tailwind, but I think it'll be fine. In any case, the seat that we are going to use today goes on either side of the airport. So let's pull up the charts, starting with our arrival, which we said was Orbit 4 Alpha, and then we are going to need the approach chart ILS Yankee 03 left, ILS Yankee 03 left, and then we are going to pull a taxi chart for the A380. Okay, we're gonna go to pin charts and remove the Dubai ones, and then we have a look at our star. Okay, so coming in through cockpit, by that time we'll already be under 10,000 feet, I believe, so maximum 280. Altitude will be 110, so between 110 and 280, and then we are on the 4 Alpha, so we continue and we come around. Okay, so if we try now look at the constraints that we have, I don't see any at the moment really. It is going to be a vectored approach in any case, so I think we are going to try 8,000 feet. It's going to be our target altitude along this vector in any way. So let's look at the approach chart. On the approach chart, we are going to intercept the glide slope at 8,000 feet. So that is going to be our target altitude. So while we are here, we can enter the minimum decisional altitude, minimum descent altitude 6296. So let's go. .6296 is going to be our baro. Okay, then we are going to look at the weather. Right now, winds are much better than they were when we left Dubai. 300 degrees 4 knots, variable of course, CAF okay, temperature 19, QNH 1020. QNH 1020. Outside air temperature is 19 degrees, And then we look at the wind is 300 degrees 4 knots. 4 knots. And we are going to do a full config landing. That gives us an approach speed of 139 knots. Okay. Okay, top of descent. 4,000 feet. Not 4,000 feet, but 8,000 feet. Okay, decelerate to our descent speed, which is 0.80 or 290. Is it 290 on conversion? Probably, but that's fine. It's of course very I wanna say early morning local time, Johannesburg. So it's going to be all dark outside on the arrival, nothing to see outside. Okay, just realized we didn't set up our brake to vacate correctly because we were not displaying the right airport. So let's see. 03 left is the airport. The runway that we are going to land at, and this time we have got the correct airport selected. A little bit perplexed that it let us set up brake to vacate on a different airport that we took off from. Let's see, November is where we plan to vacate. So that is now all set up correctly, although I have to say it's too far. Rather select this exit here at hotel. At hotel, I think this one probably way better. Yep. I think Romeo Hotel is okay. So there we go. Okay, still descending, passing now flight level 257. We are inside of Johannesburg controlled airspace, but so far they haven't asked us to contact them, so maybe they are about to log off. Johannesburg approach, good evening, Emirates 764. Descending to flight level 80, passing flight level 157. Overhead Juliet Sierra Victor 26. Inbound for the ILS 03 left on the Orbit for Alpha arrival.
Emirates 764, very good evening to you as well, Captain. Just recycle squawk 4111.
Squawk 4111 for Emirates 764.
Qatari 212 left heading now, heading 220 degrees.
Left heading 220 degrees, Qatari 21.
Okay,
Qatari 21, you have got traffic off to your 12 o'clock, descending to flight level 190. I don't have contact with the captain at this point in time, just take note and I will vector you accordingly.
Copy that.
Emirates 764, you're on the radar control, continue descend now, flight level 100, and just confirm it's going to be the ILS runway 03 left.
Descend flight level 100 for ILS Yankee 03 left is what we have set up for Emirates 764.
Emirates 764, Johannesburg approach.
Emirates 764, go ahead.
Emirates 764, thank you very much, sir. You can continue descent flight level 100 and you can continue on a heading of 215 degrees.
Descent flight level 100, continue on a heading of 215 degrees, Emirates 764.
And Emirates 764, Captain, just confirm, runway 03 left or 03 right for your arrival?
03 left for arrival, Emirates 763. 764.
Right, Emirates 764, not a problem at all. You can expect the ILS runway 03 left, and it's going to be vectors for the ILS approach, runway 03 left.
We'll expect vectors for the ILS for runway 03 left, Emirates 764.
And Qatar 21, that traffic is now off to your 5 o'clock, descending to flight level 160, still no contact with them. Traffic should be no factor, I'll keep you posted.
Okay, let's switch on the landing system. We have the localizer signal. We don't have the glide slope yet, but that should be fine. Should be coming up very soon. Soon as we pass the next waypoint, I think we are going to switch on our approach mode. We do need to get to 8,000 feet. That is where we're going to intercept the localizer. Or rather, perhaps once we get to 8,000 feet, then we can arm the approach or activate the approach.
And 21, continue that descent altitude 8,000 feet. Johannesburg QNH 1021.
Continue descent to 8,000 feet, Zobo QNH 1021.
1021 is the QNH.
21, also start that left hand turn heading 125 degrees.
Left heading 125, Qatar 21.
Wind has also changed direction. What is going on now? 250 knots.
Sky travel 155 Foxtrot, Johannesburg approach.
Not sure what the aircraft is trying to do. Bugs of an alpha release. There we have got the glide slope signal now. As soon as it starts moving up, then we know that we are going to be soon vectored onto the base leg.
Emirates 764, turn right heading 285 degrees.
Turn right heading 285 degrees, Emirates 764.
Good evening, Johannesburg radar, Emirates 763, enjoy airspace expecting 03 knots.
285 degrees.
763, a very good evening to you, Captain, and a warm welcome to the airspace. Recycle squawk now 4114.
4114, 763.
Right, very good evening, Lufthansa 131, ready to check.
Lufthansa 131, I ready to check flight army.
It's possible that we are going to intercept the glide slope at 10,000 feet, flight level 100.
And Alpha 1 and
Lufthansa 131, your request is noted. I'll be back with you in a few.
QNH is 1021 in Johannesburg.
Sky travel 155, you can now turn left heading 130 degrees.
Left heading 130, 155 Foxtrot.
Emirates 764, descend altitude 8,000 feet, Johannesburg QNH 1021.
Descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1021, Emirates 764.
Emirates 763 are under radar control, continue descent now, flight level 100, turn left heading 215 degrees.
Down to flight level 100 and left 215 degrees.
30%, just for your arrival, just make sure you can expect around the ILS runway vectors for the ILS runway 03 right, my apologies.
Copy that, I'll be expecting vectors for ILS 03 right, 763.
30% Delta 371.
There is an aircraft in front of us.
Break. Qatari 21, confirm you're established.
Already established for runway 03 left, Qatari 21.
Qatari 21, you can
That would be interesting to see how he is going to vector this one.
Clear to land runway 03 left, Qatari 21.
And Emirates 764, turn right, heading now 020 degrees, just to the ILS approach runway 03 left.
Then right heading 020 degrees, cleared for the ILS 03 left, Emirates 764.
Sky Travel 155 Foxtrot, turn left heading 060 degrees, just to the ILS approach runway 03 right, report established.
Left heading 060, cleared ILS 3 right, will report established. 155 Foxtrot.
020 degrees, we are going to ask the localizer now.
Safe 371.
Flaps
Sorry,
1.
Ready push and start, Safe 371.
Safe 371, push and start is approved, facing taxiway Delta, report ready for the taxi next. QNH is still 1021.
Approach checklist, barometer set, QNH 1021.
QNH 1021, Safe 371.
Set. Seatbelt sign. On. Landing lights can come on. We're always on already. I think I pressed a couple of keyboard buttons on there.
And Sky Travel 155 Foxtrot, just for your information, there is traffic ahead of you at your 12 o'clock. Traffic should be no.
Minimums are set. Auto brake.
Sky Travel 155 Foxtrot,
Brake to vacate.
traffic inside.
Approach checklist complete. We have Lockstar. We are established. 03 left. Okay, 8,000 feet. Localizer is active. As soon as the glide slope starts moving, then we're going to set approach. We are on flaps 2.
And Qatari 21, a very warm welcome to Johannesburg this evening, Captain. Just confirm you're going to the Echo stand.
Say again for Qatari 21.
Qatari 21, just confirm the stand you want to go to. You want to go to the Echo or Charlie Abrams?
We would like to go to the Charlie apron, Qatari 21.
Okay, Qatari 21, then left onto Alpha, right onto Lima, to any stand of choice on Charlie.
Left to the Lima, right, sorry, correction, left to the hotel, right to the Lima, and to the Charlie, Qatari 21.
And Qatari 21 is going to be left onto Alpha, and then right onto Lima.
Copy that, left to the
Okay,
Alpha,
there's
right
a glide slope
Lima,
moving,
Qatari
and
21.
we can go full approach.
So good afternoon, Bonnet 31 Lima Mike.
Bonnet 31 Lima Mike, a very good evening to you, Captain. Go ahead.
Bonnet 31 Lima Mike, descending flight of 16 approaching Nebex. We don't have any information on board.
And Bonnet 31 Lima, not a problem at all. Surface winds at Joburg this evening, 220 degrees, 4 knots, QNH 1021. And
Missed approach altitude is 8,000 feet, so no need to change anything.
03 right.
03 right, radar vectors, Bonnet 31 Lima Mike.
Okay. Glide slope
Sky
star.
Travel 155 Foxtrot,
Gear down.
03 right.
Sky Travel 155 Foxtrot, your number 1 clear around runway 03 right, surface wind is light and variable.
Flaps 3.
Cleared to land runway 03 right, 155 Foxtrot, thank you.
Emirates 764.
Emirates 764. Go ahead.
Emirates 764, just confirm you're established on the ILS runway 03 left.
Emirates 764 fully established on runway 03 left.
Okay, Emirates 764 clear to land runway 03 left. Your number 1 surface wind is light and variable.
Clear to land 03 left, Emirates 764. Okay, number 1 means we have an aircraft behind us. Sky Travels or something like that. No, actually Sky Travel is on ILS 3 right. Okay, then
And all traffic,
let's see landing checklist. Landing no blue. Landing checklist complete. Okay. Our last touchdown wasn't so good. Hopefully this one is going to be better.
1000.
Checked. Time to disconnect the autopilot. And start flying
above.
by hand.
Minimum.
Continue. Wind is pretty calm.
Right, Johannesburg approach is back. Brake. Emirates 763, turn right heading 300 degrees, continue descent altitude 8,000 feet on a QNH 1021.
Turning right 330 degrees down to 8,000. 766.
And Borneo 31 Lima, you can continue descent as well, flight level 100. On present heading, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 03 right.
Okay, maintain present heading 055, down to flight level 100, radar vectors 03 right, Borneo 31 Lima, Mike.
Retard.
Oh,
Ready for taxi.
froze on us there.
Ransafe 371 taxi via
But definitely a safe landing.
Alpha to holding point Bravo, runway 03 left report, ready for the departure.
Delta Alpha holding point, Bravo runway 03 left report, full correct departure, number 371.
Auto brake off.
Okay.
Lufthansa 121, we're still standing by for clearance, Alpha 1.
Lufthansa 131, my apologies for that, Captain. You clear to Cape Town asphalt, flight level 300 on request. You can expect a departure off runway 0, a vector departure off of runway 03 left. After departure, fly runway heading
here we
initially
go.
up to flight level 100. Recycle squawk 4115.
Clear down to Cape Town, flight level 300, vector departure 02 left, climb runway heading initial level 100 and the squawk 4115, the Lufthansa 121.
Have Lufthansa 131, once again my apologies, but your readback is correct.
No stress, readback to 121.
And Bonnet 31 Lima, turn right heading 125 degrees, your number 2 for runway 03 right.
125, Bonnet 31 Lima, Mike.
And Bonnet 31 Lima, summer continue that descent altitude 8,000 feet, Johannesburg QNH 1021.
1021, 8,000 feet, Bonnet 31 Lima, Mike.
Emirates 764 vacated 03 left.
And Emirates 764 taxi pilot's discretion, son of your choice. A very warm welcome to Johannesburg this evening.
Taxi to stand of choice, Emirates 764, thanks for the ATC.
And Emirates 763, turn right heading 015 degrees, cleared for the ILS approach, runway 03 right, report established.
Turning right there, 15.
Okay, we are gonna go stand.
Emirates 763.
Approach Sky Travel 155 Foxtrot, runway 03 right, vacated via Echo.
Sky Travel 155 Foxtrot, a very good evening and welcome to Johannesburg. Continue on Echo, hold short, runway 03 left.
What about Foxtrot?
Continue Echo, hold short, 03 left.
And Bonnet 31 Lima, Mike, turn left heading 050 degrees, clear for the ILS approach, runway 03 right, report 1 to establish.
Writing 050, Christian 055, clear ILS approach 03 right, Bonnet 31 Lima, Mike.
Landing lights are off. This one can go on to taxi and we can switch on the APU. So APU start. Flaps up. Spoilers disarm.
Approach Lufthansa 121 ready for start.
Lufthansa 131, push and start approved. Facing Echo, report ready for taxi next. QNH is still 1021.
QNH 1021.
Okay, clear left side, clear right side. Make a right hand turn
Emirates
here.
763, establish an ILS on 03 right.
Emirates 763, your number 1 clear to land, runway 03 right. Surface wind is light and variable.
Copy winds and clear to land 03 right. Emirates 763.
So the performance of this aircraft, they really need to work on it. This is of course an alpha release. We are waiting for a lot more optimizations coming. But just as you saw there, a little bit stuttery on the approach. Now of course, things can go bad for you where the stutter occurs just before touchdown. And then you are pretty much done for. Foxtrot 6 is our stand. Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot 4, and then 5 and 6. There we have Foxtrot 6. Okay. Can switch off the lights now. Enter into the gate.
131 Lima, Mike is fully established.
1831 Mike, you could beat the approach.
Understeered.
31 Lima, Mike.
Ready for departure, Safa 371.
Safa 371, line up and wait, runway 03 left.
Come on, let's keep going.
Line up, wait, 03 left, Safa 371.
Sky Travel 155 Foxtrot, cross runway 03 left at Echo.
Crossing runway 03 left, Echo, Sky Travel 155.
And Sky Travel 155 Foxtrot, after you cross runway 03 left at Echo, taxi pilot discretion, sound of your voice.
After crossing stand of my choice, Sky Travel 155 Foxtrot. Thank you for ATC and have a good evening. Goodbye.
Thank you. You too, sir. Right,
Sitting
Safa
very high up.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 03 left. Surface wind is light and variable. Report passing 8,000 feet.
Come on.
Clear takeoff 03 left, report passing 8,000 feet.
Let's keep going.
Port Tambo. Port Tambo approach, good evening from Zulu Sierra Kilo Mike Kilo.
Okay.
Zulu Sierra
Parking
Kilo Mike
brakes
Kilo, very good
set.
evening, Johannesburg approach, go ahead.
APU is on. We can switch on the APU bleed, and with that we can check the flaps are off, spoilers are disarmed, and we can switch off the engines. Welcome to Johannesburg, South Africa.
Zulu Sierra Kilo Mike Kilo, just recycle squawk 4116.
8 hours 13 minutes of flight time today. That was a long one, but one that's meant for an aircraft like this. Okay, parking checklist. Parking brake are on, engines are off, wing light off.
And Bonnet 31 Lima Mike, you're clear to land.
And then fuel pumps.
Clear land, jet right, Bonnet 31 Lima Mike.
And Bonnet 31 Lima Mike, my apologies as well, winds are still light and variable.
Fuel pumps off.
Emirates 763, a very warm welcome to Johannesburg this evening. Continue
Okay.
on Echo Hold Short.
Parking checklist is complete, and with that we are ready to deboard the passengers.
On Echo.
So beacon off, strobes off.
Low. Just confirm squawking 4116.
Seatbelt sign is off, and with that we can request deboarding.
4116 kilo Mike Kilo.
iPhone sir, 4116.
We are going to connect to the available external power. Ground control is not simulated.
Sky Captain, continue climb to flight level 370.
Actually, going to switch that off since we no longer need that. And there we have it. What is GSX asking us? Offloading is in progress. Okay, we pretty much did everything in here. We can open the cargo doors, which for some reason do not open automatically. So front and aft cargo doors open, and we are done. Right, let's step outside and have a look at the deboarding process and look around the airport. Alright, Johannesburg in the dark. Not a whole lot to see, but we have nice Johannesburg scenery. Next time we do a daytime flight from here, then we can have a closer look at all the nice touches that they did on this airport. But for today, that was pretty much it. Apparently passengers are being deboarded, but I don't see any GSX vehicles here. Perhaps we need a GSX profile for this airport, but otherwise all is good. Okay, 416 passengers if I'm not mistaken that we have to deboard. That's going to take quite a while. I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.